This is FlameFrags, and he just defeated 1,000 players in the newest Carl Jacobs video, if you don't know. Carl's videos are not scripted. This was a real server with 1,000 players. Many people are saying there is no way FlameFrags can defeat 1,000 player. They saying he used hacks to beat everyone. So today, I'm going to check his PvP frame by frame to see if he's actually a hacker or the next Danger Mario. To see if he is hacking or not, you have to watch my video fully. I am showing you the proofs that he secretly used hacks, just like Marlow. We saw how Marlow fooled the community for years, and now FlameFrags is doing the same thing. Is he an immortal demon, or is he the next big fraud? FlameFrags was officially the number 193 best player in the entire world. He was on the Danger Mario tier list, which is the most famous tier list in PvP history. But here's the part that nobody knew. FlameFrags asked them to remove his tier from that list. He said he was done with that shit. Now his tiers are gone. Why would a top player want to hide his tiers? For those who did not know his tiers, I am adding a screenshot of his tiers on the screen right now. Look at the image. He was world number 193 in entire world. I am an HT1 Analyzer. Today I am breaking down his PvP to see if he is hacking. I am tier 1 at checking gameplay. The best players already agree with me. As you can see, even Coldified commented on my last video. Carl Jacobs claims his videos are 100% real. He told the viewers that the deadliest players only had 24 hours to grind for their gear. But as an HT1 Analyzer, I know that is a lie. When you look at FlameFrags' inventory, he has full netherite, maxed enchantments, and 4 stacks of golden apples. You cannot grind that much in one day. It is impossible. As an HT1 Analyzer, I see why they did this. They gave him god-tier gear so he could look like an immortal demon against the hunters. Even if the PvP is real, the items are fake. A real pro has to manage their gaps and armor durability. But FlameFrags had unlimited resources from creative mode. This makes his victory look way more impressive than it actually is. People are calling FlameFrags a god for beating 1,000 hunters, but as an HT1 Analyzer, I have to remind you, those hunters had zero loot. They had no armor and no weapons. FlameFrags was in full netherite with 4 stacks of golden apples. He was basically a boss fight against players who could not even hit him. This is not a fair skill test. It is a slaughter. Let us be honest. FlameFrags beat 1,000 players, but 500 of them had almost zero gear. He was just cleaning up the server. By the time the hunters actually got items, it was just a 1 versus 30 fight. Yes, the last 30 hunters had some Protection 3 armor and a few gaps, but FlameFrags was already stacked with creative mode loot. I can tell you that if all 1,000 hunters had gear from the start, FlameFrags would have lost in 5 seconds. You cannot 1v1,000 if the players actually have armor. Carl Jacobs made the hunters weak, so FlameFrags could look like a god. It was a 1v30 fight, not 1v1,000. So, is FlameFrags a noob? The answer is no. He is a good player, but he is not immortal. If you look at the official tier lists, he is not ranked as a combat master. He is listed as a combat specialist. There is a massive gap between those two titles. As an HT1 Analyzer, I have to be honest. Being a specialist is impressive, but it does not make you a god. The final proof that FlameFrags is legit comes from his 1v1 against Coldified. We all know Coldified is one of the best players in the world. If FlameFrags was using a hack client, he would have won that fight, or at least landed impossible hits. But he didn't. He lost. This proves he is not using reach or any silent cheats. A cheater wouldn't accept a loss against a top pro. They would turn their settings up to stay on top. As an HT1 Analyzer, I watch that fight frame by frame. FlameFrags has the skill of a combat specialist, but Coldified has the skill of a master. There were no weird hits, no 4-block reach, and no suspicious knockback. He lost because Coldified is simply the better player. Losing to a pro is the best evidence that you are playing fair. After checking every hit and every frame, it is time for the final answer. Is FlameFrags hacking? The answer is no. I did not find any proof of cheats. His hits are clean, and his reach is normal for a pro. He is not a hacker. He is a legit player who is very good at the game. If you enjoyed this analysis, or even if you think my content is shit, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.